Welcome to the Camnet Midday News today, 30th March 2022. To present the news, I am Zipporah Mshala. The headlines. ACC seizes PF RONALD CHITOTELA'S properties. MONZE residents report RAPHAEL NAKACINDA over tribal remarks as he pleads not guilty. Join me with the details after this break.
Team, the trajectory of the business looks very positive, and it looks like we'll be able to launch the...
She has so much data.
Mom?
Yes, baby?
It says here, global warming and climate change is caused by the pollution from careless activities of human beings.
Wow!
Son, do you know I can turn my phone into a TV remote?
How's that possible?
It's so easy. Check this out.
Be smart, be fast with mega data from Zamtel. Get your 15 GB mobile data for only 100 kwacha, 30 GB mobile data for only 200 kwacha, and your 70 GB LTE data bundle with free Netflix, YouTube, Facebook, and WhatsApp. Visit our Facebook page, website, or service centers countrywide for more information. Zamtel, your digital lifestyle partner.
And now the main news in detail. Beneficiaries of the social cash transfer in Lusaka's Fumbelo area of Mandevu constituency have appealed to government to consider increasing social cash transfer allowances amidst the high cost of living. The beneficiaries have told Camnet News that the resources they get from the program are meager and proving to be impossible to make ends meet in this harsh reality. And Lusaka District Administrative Officer Onel Chia says despite the economic challenges being faced in the nation, government is committed to improve the livelihood of the people and has released 9.7 million kwacha to cater for 18,345 beneficiaries in Lusaka. More in this report.
Over 330 persons in Lusaka's Fumbelo Seawalk area of Mandevu constituency gathered to receive their social cash transfer allowances for the month of March and April 2022. While the social cash transfer program was in the past marred with challenges such as failure by the government to release the funds on time, as well as the resources not reaching the intended beneficiaries, the new administration, however, says it wants to change the narrative and ensure that resources reach the intended target. The beneficiaries, who included the old and the disabled, among them children, were given allowances amounting to 400 kwacha and 800 kwacha depending on one's condition. Lusaka District Administrative Officer who visited the area to witness the handover says despite the challenges being faced in the country, government is still committed to ensuring that social cash transfer program is released on time.
That social cash transfers are aimed at alleviating poverty among the vulnerable groups in society, which include the elderly, people living with severe disability, child-headed households, female-headed households, as well as those who are chronically ill on palliative care. As you receive your funds, you are encouraged to put them to good use by ensuring that you provide the basic needs of your families.
And the beneficiaries have thanked government for the gesture, but says it would have been better if the government increased the allowances amidst the high cost of living.
Na tukwate nsanse shikalamba sana bale tupela 300 batubikila po batupela 400 kanshi tuleto tela pakalamba sana okutila mwabombe ni wakateka ala tubikile ni pofyena kambi
ani akuti nyoni kondolesa bambi sinenzo yembekezela pa moyo wangu kuti izinto zaso zizinchitikira munga zatandizwa na government.
Others have told this reporter that they have set up businesses through the same resources and says government should continue to disperse the resources on time.
Chali njafuilisha kosano kuti nasanga na capital no bumina buchinja pantunsha kweta pa kumukuboko elolo kuti kubata mpira program nalisa kwata ukusanga mwishuko nokuti nalunduruka
ana mboni foresa ndalama awe niyamikira chifukwa chakuti niluthandizira bana olonga kale kuti ndine chilema niluthandizira bana amene nili nawo nikatenga kandalama kaja nikwaniriza ogula unga ndipo ngakhale ntundiwo olotunokukuwoni pamene ipolisa pa nyumba.
Prudence Chota reporting for Camnet TV News.
The Anti-Corruption Commission has seized property belonging to former Minister of Housing and Infrastructure RONALD CHITOTELA, property reasonably suspected to be proceeds of crime in its ongoing anti-corruption crusade. The property seized is situated in State Lodge Chongwe, which was acquired by Mr. CHITOTELA using suspected proceeds of crime, and the said property is in fact registered in the name of Lu Rumin, a Lusaka businessman. Anti-Corruption Commission spokesperson Queen Chiwe has confirmed to the media that the seizure is in accordance with Section 58(1) of the Anti-Corruption Commission Act No. 3 of 2012. She says the seized property is believed to be tainted in relation to a serious offence which the Commission is currently investigating.
The United Party for National Development UPND administration has put up a strong fight against corruption, even if it has not been devoid of criticism from some leaders of opposition political parties and non-state actors. Since the capsizing of the Green Board post the August 12, 2021 general election, most occupants have been casualties of the anti-corruption crusade. It was recent when Kabushi constituency lawmaker Bowman Lusambo had his properties seized, and Friday, 29th April 2022, former Minister of Housing and Infrastructure RONALD CHITOTELA is the recent victim. The Anti-Corruption Commission seized the property belonging to Mr. CHITOTELA. The property reasonably suspected to be proceeds of crime in an ongoing anti-corruption case. The property seized is situated at State Lodge Chongwe, which was acquired by Mr. CHITOTELA using suspected proceeds of crime, and the said property is in fact registered in the name of Liu Lanmin, a Lusaka businessman. Anti-Corruption Commission spokesperson Queen Chiwe has informed the media that the seizure is in accordance with Section 58(1) of the Anti-Corruption Act No. 3 of 2012.
The seized property is believed to be tainted in relation to a serious offence which is currently a subject of investigation by the Commission. The Commission wishes to assure the public that it will not relent in its quest to seize any property that is reasonably suspected to be ill-gotten wealth. The Commission further wishes to encourage members of the public to make reports of suspected proceeds of crime and acts of corruption. To this effect, the Commission is in the process of increasing the methods of reporting to enable people easily make such reports to the Commission. Currently, the public is being encouraged to utilize the Commission's toll-free line, which is 5980, the WhatsApp line, which is 0973 03 9550, or through email on info@acc.gov.zm to make reports of suspected acts of corruption.
Well, beyond the arrests and seizure of properties, Zambians are eagerly waiting for convictions. Patrick Soko, Camnet News in Lusaka.
John Mutale, the father of Fred Mutale, who has been implicated in the year 2020 gassing episodes, has pleaded with the Zambia police to tell him where his son is being detained. According to some social media platforms, Fred Mutale, who was accused of being among the people behind the gassing incidents, was arrested near the airport while attempting to flee the country. But the father of the suspect has told Camnet News that contrary to the report, his son was arrested from his residence in Kafue district. He says whatever the crimes his son has committed, he needs to be informed, adding that the silence regarding his whereabouts is making him anxious. Recently, Inspector General of Police Lemi Kadroba disclosed that police have reopened investigations into the gassing incidents that characterized the country sometime in the past. More in this report.
The issue of gassing is among unsolved cases in Zambia and a matter that still annoys citizens who so much want the culprits to be brought before the walls of justice. Many citizens were stressed and traumatized by the 2020 episodes of gassing. Some people resorted to mob justice on suspected gases, and in the process, even innocent people lost their lives. Riots erupted between the residents and the Zambia police Many people were overjoyed following a statement recently issued by Inspector General of Police Lemi Kajoba that they have reopened investigations into the gassing cases. Earlier this week, information surfaced on social media portraying a PF supporter identified as Fred Mutale, believed to have been arrested in connection with the gassing at the airport while trying to flee the country. But John Mutale, the father of the suspect who has been implicated in gassing, says his son was arrested from his residence and not the airport as portrayed in some online reports.
Umwana wandi finchi file chitika pantu ne mufiashi tabalenanga ukufuma mande lelwa pandelanda nipa Friday inshatala mona po umwana wandi shilelala pantu shishi benefi bale muchita shishi befi aleria shishi befi onze ifile chitika ku mwana wandi so mpaka abantu amane bazna bema no kwamba okudandaula timo mukapokera fyo mwana ekitumbi lelo ine chikalambecho na ishila pano ndefwaya ndelomba kuli bakateka ba president ba his excellence ba HH na papa tamwe bafyashi iyi report ifumine pa media yakulanda tumwana wandi wamwikatire ku airport yabufi report ifumine ku pa media abalembele babepele fyo bufi umwana wandi bamwikatire ku panganda pamwandi mukafiwe estates ku C5.
He says whatever the crimes leveled against his son, he must be informed, as he pleaded with the Zambia police to tell him the whereabouts of his son.
Bayamba no kulemba no mbukula mufuika ifintu ifinga is a dangerous criminal pama social media. Eri omuntu nishi bamusendere panganda okulanda ati tumuchite interview. Fyonse ifina fintinya. That's why nangu ndeyishibishe cyalo. Ine shishiwe mwana wandi efyekede. Shishiwe mwana wandi nga efyechiri. So mwebenga ngafuirisha ba president limwebo fwayeni tumeni kwa abantu abachishinka abakuti bamuba pere fishinka not if bale limba pa social media fyabufi ndekana mwene imira ndunga nakwata tetimu kanine but nombe if bale pa social media twale mwikatira ku airport fyonse fyabufi. Please wa president muli bafyashinga fuirisheni ko umwana bamuchiteririzimu mone ngana kwata umulandu wa mperi umulandu tule kumanina kumako.
The Zambia Police Public Relations Unit confirmed the arrest of Fred Mutale, but that details on the matter will be released at the right time. Zambians remain optimistic that the issue of gassing will be brought to its logical conclusion under the United Party for National Development, UPND. Patrick Soko, Camnet News in Lusaka.
Meanwhile, residents of MONZE district in Southern Province have reported Patriotic Front chairperson for Information and Publicity RAPHAEL NAKACINDA to the police for insulting the Tonga-speaking people. Speaking after lodging a complaint at MONZE Central Police Station, Tyson Hamamba, who is Tonga East Councillor, is saddened that despite many efforts President Hakainde Hichilema is making to unite the country, other people still continue perpetuating tribal remarks. And Mr. Hamamba says Mr. NAKACINDA should be brought to book for inciting tribal division in the country.
Finally, we've managed to lodge in a complaint against RAPHAEL NAKACINDA for using hate speech towards us Tonga people of Bwengwa. As people of Bwengwa, we are not happy about the language NAKACINDA used against us. Therefore, we finally managed to lodge in a complaint. We'll wait to hear from the law enforcement. I therefore request the law enforcement to help us, the people of Bwengwa. It looks like the people of Bwengwa were the target people to the majority of people like NAKACINDA RAPHAEL.
So for somebody to demean us and to think that our president, Hakainde Hichilema, is primitive, what about us? If he can refer to the person who is elite, who is very brilliant, our beacon of hope, then it means that us as stronger people, we are nothing.
And the only way he has to see this world to the end is him being brought here, prosecuted here, and possibly let him be convicted here. That is when we people of Bwengwa are going to rest.
We didn't choose to be born as Tonga. We are in Southern Province. We didn't choose to be born from Southern Province. But this is the only message which I'm sending to the nation at large. Let us not allow to divide tribes or ethnicity groups over cheap things like politics. We are hating politics deep. We are hating evil politics of talking names.
We now come to the end of the news, the headlines once again. SEC seizes PF RONALD CHITOTELA'S properties. MONZE residents report RAPHAEL NAKACINDA over tribal remarks as he pleads not guilty. This has been the Param Shala. Thank you for watching and stay tuned to Camnet TV.